So here we have the Audi Q5 on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, we have the coolant temperature gauge, then the rev counter, speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 51,847. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information that's displayed there, should you wish to, for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have stereo controls, which continue over on the right-hand side. And just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles are so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the centre, we then have the main screen for the car, which includes, as you can see, satellite navigation. Really nice, clear colour display, very easy system to work. All of the movement I'm making on the screen at the moment is being done using this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. These 4 buttons relate to the 4 corners of the screen, and then everything else is labelled. But essentially, if you're on a menu, i.e. your radio menu, let's say, for example, you can see the 4 corners of the screen there. So the top right-hand button will open the wave band, where you can see we've got DAB, FM, medium wave, and long wave radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so under the media heading. And again, we've got a few ways in which we can listen to that, as you can see. And they include Bluetooth audio. So once you paired your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, you can also stream your music wirelessly as well. Working our way down, we have the CD player. We have SD memory card slots within that as well. We've then got downhill brake control. We can turn off the traction control. We can turn off and on parking sensors. We can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. We've then got the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature and the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off from this button here. So it's off or back on again. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that manually at any time you wish to. We then have some storage and a 12-volt charging socket in there. And then the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, along with the electronic handbrake and auto hold function. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mach 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.